Hey there guys, Typhoon Boom back once again with another commentary for you on Modern Warfare 2. This time it's a domination on sub-base using the Famas with red dot sight. My perk setup is Scavenger, Stopping Power and Ninja. My kill streaks are Predator Missile, Harriers and Pavlo. I sped up the first few minutes of this video just to make sure it fit in within the time limit. I do end up losing this game because my friend unfortunately got the 3 red rings of death and wasn't capping flags, and I hadn't realised until sort of the end of the game when it was too late. So as you can see, I've got my 5 kill streak already. That was relatively fast. This is just normal domination, by the way, it's not ground war or anything. I get a nice triple here. Yes. Drop my Harriers where they're spawning to get my Pavlo. There we go. The Pavlo is absolutely beast for a 9 kill streak. I think it's probably because of the fact that people use stingers now to shoot down air support. I think it's probably one of my favourite kill streaks because it's still guaranteed to get you lots of kills. Even if it gets shot down, you'll usually get about 3 or 4 kills with it. Whilst usually if people hear chopper gunner inbound or Apache inbound or whatever, they'll pull out their stinger straight away and you'll maybe get 2 kills. And that's really disappointing when you've worked up to an 11 kill streak. I know lots of you will have had that feeling where you just get it out and there's just nothing happens. And no, I didn't mean any innuendo when I said that. I was talking about the chopper gunner, not anything else. So no rude comments, please. For all you dirty-minded people out there. So basically in this game, I'm trying to keep B, which is my usual tactic for this map. And in order to keep B, the best way to do that is to have an advantage point over it. And obviously, the higher you are, the easier it is to get headshots on people if they're below you, because you'll be aiming more at their head. So I patrol this side of the map here and try and keep the building to my left of me and to the right of me. I don't usually venture out too far onto this snowy platform usually, but I figured that most of the people in this game were pretty crap. No offense to if anyone's watching this who is in my in this game, but they were sort of at the start running out quite a lot and giving me easy kills. What else can I talk about? So what else? Wow, I actually have nothing to say. That's brilliant. So yeah, I realised that we only have 1 flag at the moment, and I go and try and cap A, which I do, and then get picked off by that guy. Then I push back, I get killed on A, so I push back round to A to try and get some more kills. But I think I end up going and sitting and trying to defend B again in a minute, because the enemy gets up on AC-130 and ends up pinning me down inside the building, and I didn't want to lose my kill streak. So yeah, I try and take back A again, but I know that they're all spawning down the end of this corridor. Well, I don't know if you call it corridor, but I know they're all spawning down there, so I'm just sitting back and trying to pick them off as they come down towards me. And you'll see in a minute what my least favourite perk in the game is. Lots of people moan about Commando, but right there, fucking Last Stand. I do not understand why Infinity Ward chose to change Martyrdom and Juggernaut into death streaks, but managed to leave Last Stand in the game as a normal perk. I mean, if you're going to take out annoying perks like that, put them as death streaks and don't put them back as a perk. The amount of times I've died because either I've shot someone into Last Stand and not realised, or I've got a hit with a sniper and they are down on the ground somewhere across the map, and I can't do anything about it, is ridiculous. It's just a stupid perk. I know people moan about things like Commando, and what else do people moan about? Overpowered guns like the models before they were patched. But I mean, Commando, yeah, that is a really annoying perk as well, because I've had a load of bullshit deaths from that. But I think Last Stand is probably worse than Commando in my opinion, especially from the amount of kill steals I get, kills I get stolen off me by people. Usually I try not to steal kills off people, but you'll see here in a minute that I do, because I was getting really annoyed with that Last Stand guy, because he'd been Last Stand, I think I killed him in Last Stand about 4 or 5 times in this match, and it was really rather annoying. As you can see, I'm 28-4 at the moment, so I know I'm doing quite well. Decided not to be greedy with that Predator missile and just go for the 1 kill. My teammates are capping back B. I thought we were going to get it, and then I think they get their AC-130 up in a minute, and which means we're not going to get B. Scrambler, that's another thing I can talk about. That guy just ran underneath me with Scrambler. Scrambler is quite a good perk, to be honest. It's really good if you're a rusher, because you can put it on with, say, well, personally I like to rush with the TAR-21 with the heartbeat sensor and Scrambler. If I'm going to use Scrambler, that's the setup I'll usually use, and basically you will be able to see them on your heartbeat sensor, but because you've got Scrambler, they won't know where you're shooting at them from unless they can see you, so it really helps you to be disguised when you're rushing. It's a bit like having cold-blooded on and being invisible on the radar, except it only works at close range, and it's all the time, so you don't have to silence your weapon. Yeah, so I've heard a lot of people ragging on that, and it's not an awful perk. I don't use it that often, but it's alright. I mean, it's not completely worthless. I've got my Harriers here, but I'm not going to drop them until the AC-130's gone away, because as most of you will probably know, the AC-130 can shoot down air support because it has a vantage point over the top of the map, so I didn't really want to lose my Harriers. I wanted to just sort of wait it out until that was gone. I see here that we're losing now because I couldn't go outside because of the AC-130, but I pull out my Pavelo and decide, well, if we have any chance to win this match, it's now that I've got this Pavelo up, we can hopefully use that as our fire support and take back the points, hopefully. And if we could dominate for just a little while, we probably could have pulled this back, but unfortunately we don't manage to get enough points in time. Never ever do what that guy was doing and run across there, because you will get picked off 9 times out of 10 unless you've got like marathon on and lightweight. Even then I wouldn't suggest doing it. I'd suggest going around. This was an awareness fail. I wasn't checking my radar at all, and that guy snuck up behind me. I mean, this is this kind of tactic here of just usually, or not at the end of this video, but at the start when I was sitting back and just picking people off as they came towards me. That will boost your KD massively if you just sit back and let your kill streaks do lots of work for you. I think you'll see my other friend down here in a minute run past and try and cap this flag. There he is, Croc. We love you, man. Final score then is 39-6. Please rate, comment and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come.